Dan, I tried clicking on this to bring it to full screen, and then like whenever I clicked, it would go like yeah, yeah, yeah. I wasn't even. I was just doing that, and it would just be like yeah. Kind of like moves up a little.
It sometimes
Yeah, bring it to the Twitch. I forgot I was muted. My bad. My apologies, guys. All right. So some pretty good play from Picano here right now. Getting a lot of good small hits in that are adding up damage. Ooh, getting hit with a fire spin. Take quite a bit of damage. Tries to go for a counter. He is able to go through it with the Astonish. There's the combos. Does drop it. Gets the Fennekin. Still gets hit by it. Down to 1 HP now. One wrong move for Gengar here, and it's all over. Gengar gets the grab. Takes some synergy away. Ooh, shouldn't have held that up the whole time. Just one small hit right now. One small hit. Braixen is able to get a burst down. Again. Ooh, gets the torpedo. Ooh, and will that connect? Yes, it will for the round. Quick comeback. Hurt her. Alright, and into round 2 here. Of course, guys, as you can tell, we are all wearing coats. It's not as cold as it's been, but it's definitely pretty cold for video game standards when you don't want to wear gloves to play. Tries to get the Emolga, he's able to shield it. And then Gengar gets the grab, along with an attack debuff. All these attack debuffs. It's just extending the time. Tries to counter it, doesn't get it. Or actually, I think he tried to attack. Gengar coming in just out of like the first round was just a fluke. Oh, and there we go. Round 2 goes to SirSpudd. All right, let's see if Picano can make a comeback here. Brings him over with a boomerang. Just to go for a counter, doesn't get it. Ooh, does get hit by the fireballs into the side beam for the face shot. Another side beam. Ooh, he could have thrown out another one maybe. Yep, he will combo off of that. It's a lot better than getting comboed into Curse, I'll tell you that. I'd say just try and get away from him right now. Tries to go for a Fennekin, doesn't connect. Gets the boomerang now. Ooh, and that will not connect actually because of Synergy Burst iframes. The initial burst iframe. And right now, Braixen should not be respecting those pinwheels right now. That's exactly what he wants. He wants you to shield, and then he goes in for a Y attack, and then in for a oh, goes for that grab. Now, luckily, Braixen does survive the burst, the synergy burst from Gengar. Ooh, and SirSpudd gets the grab for the possible win. Yeah. All right. SirSpudd will take the first game. Now, if you guys want to look at the bracket, we do have the bracket here for everyone who hasn't seen it yet. I'll put it up right now. There we go. As you can see, whoever wins this round, whoever wins this game, goes on to fight me in the second round. So I'm looking to see I'm basically commentating for who I'm gonna be playing against. So I'm getting the download in. And right now I'm a little scared to face against both of these guys right now. Just how their punish game for each of them has been going. I feel like this scene, if it were to get any awards, I would say it would be most improved. Everyone is improved. Everyone who was, I guess, a little bit of a lower experienced players, anybody who is in that category in this community, has certainly gotten out of it. And even new players such as Skyrazen, so I think he's one of our newest players. Even though he's been here for a while, he hasn't actually been here as long as some of the others. And of course, Captain Mumble's actually being our actual newest, but this is actually his first actual tournament that he's been to. So, and as I played him, I think he has a good Garchomp starting off. It's just learning how to properly punish and learning the mix-ups. Alright, as I've been talking, both of them have their burst. Braixen decides to pull hers out first early on. Maybe a bad thing if Gengar is able to survive everything that Braixen throws out here. It was an interesting decision with the flamethrower to try and Desay. Ooh, throws that out a little too soon. Gets the Fennekin though. That will hurt for a lot of damage. Tries to combo off of it, unfortunately doesn't. Gengar has his burst, but he is very low health right now. Oh. Alright. Picano takes the second round. I was going to say, it might be a good idea for him to keep it, just in case he loses, so he has it automatically for the third round. Unless he lets Braixen have all of the synergy from field phases. Good thing is, he does not let her get the first field phase, which is, of course, is always a catalyst for who's probably going to get that burst first, depending on how much burst it takes to get it. Who needs the amount of burst you need to get it. As for Braixen, if she wins the first field phase and does pretty well after, yeah, she's definitely getting a burst first. Gengar, yeah, he can still get a lot of burst while in dual phase. Alright, Picano coming in with pretty good combos right now, taking the lead. Tries to go for a fire spin, doesn't end up paying for it. Ooh, and SirSpudd gets the grab. Crit. Goes for, I don't know what that input is. I think it's 2. It might be 2Y. And SirSpudd takes your game 3 for the tournament. Not tournament, for the set. Takes the set. Alright. I don't know who we're going to be having next, actually. Okay. Alright, guys, I'm going to be going to do some setups, so I think Dan will be taking over.
Yep.